Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to do a quick kicking practice. So get ready and let's practice together. The first kick is going to be the apchegi, which is the front kick. You have to raise the knee to waist level, pull the toes back and quickly extend the foot, attacking the midsection area of the opponent, such as the abdomen or the sternum. If the knee is raised higher, you can kick higher and aim for the highest section area of the opponent, such as the chin or the head as the target. In order to not injure toes while executing the front kick, it is usually delivered through the ball of the foot, which is called apchuk in Korean. You can also practice this kick with the base of the heel, which is called vichuk, as the first point of contact with the front kick. The next kick is going to be the roundhouse kick, which is called dolyochegi in Korean. This kick requires the Taekwondo practitioner to raise the knee by chambering, turning the hips, pivot on the non-kicking foot, and then snap the kick horizontally into the target. Suitable targets for the roundhouse kick are the chest, the abdomen in the midsection, and the head in the high section. The next kick is going to be the bitorochegi, which is called the twisting kick. This is similar to the roundhouse kick that's performed inside to outside rather than outside to inside. Like a roundhouse kick, the twisting kick can be performed with either the ball of the foot or the top of the foot. To perform this kick, you have to raise your knee just as you would for a roundhouse or a front kick, but instead of turning your hip inward as you would for the roundhouse kick, you turn your hip outward instead and kick outward away from your body. To make this possible, the off leg must often be bent into a slight crouch with the off foot turned in the opposite direction of the kick in order to achieve the necessary hip rotation. This is a very tricky kick, so make sure that you practice it well. The next technique is going to be the yopchegi, which is the side kick. This is a very powerful kick when done properly. The kick is delivered sideways in relation to the body of the person kicking. It's one of the most adaptable kicks in Taekwondo, useful as both an offensive move or as a defensive counter to an approaching opponent in sparring or in self-defense. This kicking technique could strike with the outside edge of the foot, which is called a foot sword, or with the bottom of the heel. The next kick is going to be the dvichegi, which is the back kick. You have to turn the body away from the target and thrust the back leg straight toward the target, hitting it with the bottom of the heel while watching over your shoulder. This kick is often used to strike opponents by surprise as a counter kick when moving back, with most commonly with a backward step, then stopping and approaching the opponent with a kick. Remember to look over your shoulder when delivering a back kick to accurately target where you're kicking and to maintain a firm balance. The next technique is going to be the neryochegi, which is the axe kick. The The axe kick is popular due to Taekwondo tournament sparring competitions, and this kick is also known as the hammer kick. It is characterized by a straightened leg descending onto the opponent like the blade of an axe or like the motion of a hammer on a nail. As a stretch kick, the axe kick can increase muscle control, flexibility, and range of motion. You can practice stretching simply by lifting the legs up and down. Make sure that you're warmed up well before attempting to put power into this kick, because if you're lifting your legs too high, you can pull a muscle, so stretching and warm up are always a must. This unique kick begins with one foot rising as high as possible and going down straight. Next kick is going to be the invert crescent kick, which is called the Chagi. This is also referred to as swing kick because it has some similarities to the axe kick that we have just done. You have to extend the leg as high as possible across the center line of the body from the outside to inside and do this sweeping motion in a circular arc movement, hitting the target on the side of the impact. As you can see here, I'm putting my hand out, that is my target, and I'm using it to help with the kick. We are using the inner edge of the foot. The force is generated by both legs' hip abduction. The suitable target for the kick is the opponent's head. The next technique is the Gorochi, which is the hook kick. The hook kick has found increasing favor in modern Taekwondo competitions and demonstrations. When you do this technique, make sure that once the kicking leg is at full extension, the knee is bent and the foot snapped to the side, impacting the target with most commonly the bottom of the heel, which is called discharge. The hook kick strikes with various surfaces including the bottom of the heel, the back of the heel, or the flat sole of the foot, depending on the situation. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for this channel for more videos. See you in the next one. Taekwon.